Hello everyone, this is Andy's free guitar chart videos. Welcome to my YouTube subscribers and my Facebook group friends, and anyone who's found this video, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get as many subscribers as I have charts, and we're on chart 480 and 481 because that was the trend when I was in the 200s with the charts. Every time I did a chart, I would get another subscriber kind of thing, and I was saying that can't be. I'll never make that many charts, but I'm about 150 charts ahead of my subscribers, so about 130. So go ahead and like and subscribe if you like this video. If you want to know more about how to play guitar and now cello and fiddle and the 5-string fiddle, any P5 instrument. P5, what's P5? Oh boy. P4 is guitar with a P3 in between the G and the B string, and P5 is just totally P5 tuned like this guitar. I've P5 tuned it. I took out one of the strings, which is probably the G string, so we got, okay, and I've explained that in my previous lessons. You can check them. It's on this, should be on the same playlist as this. And these are 10-minute videos on YouTube. You just find the next video. If you want to find the video for sure, you just copy the name of it and then change the part, say 2 to 3, and it'll find the video exactly, because it wasn't coming up with the video automatically on the sidebar on YouTube. So let's get started. The less we have to talk about side topics, the better the lesson is overall, I found. And if you have to review the lesson, it's better not to have to listen to side topics. So 480, warped P5, cage barred, that's top caged, top down caged, top string caged, inverted caged, Boolean, knotted cage, whatever you want to call it. It's caged for P5, chords and shapes. Let's get me back down here. I know I'm taking up a good part of the screen. So, but I could do this, but let's, I could do this too. Hey, here we are. Let's just take a look at this P5. Okay, P5 tuned guitar. It's a 5-string. Bottom string, the E string is down tuned to C. The A string is down tuned to G. The D string is the same. The G string is missing, and the B string is moved down, and the B string is down tuned to an A, and the E string is the same but moved to the B string slot, and we have us a P5 guitar that's tuned the same way as a cello or a fiddle. So the string shapes have to be added one note to make that P5 interval. And the chords are upside down, but they're not upside down exactly, and that's what today's lesson is about. Okay, here we are. So we got P5, we got 480, and then we also have 481. Let's jump ahead for a minute and look at 481. We're going to talk about that. The simplified 5-string fiddle, cello, violin, the P5 instrument, whether it's a guitar, over here, a cello. Let's look at the tuning. Cello is from C to A here. On the 5-string fiddle, violin is from G to E here. The 5-string modified CFV P5 guitar is all 5 of them, like I just played that, right? All 5. C, G, D, A, E. Okay, now on the guitar, we've got what? We've got E, A, D, G, B, E. So I'm going to put my capo here because my guitar happens to be down tuned. That's how I got comfortable with the 5-string CFV P5 guitar. So here we got E, A, D, G, B, and E again. Now just one last thing here, we have the 5-string fiddle, but it's +1 octave. So instead of that's the 5-string fiddle. Same string shapes. String shapes are the scale fragments that we're dealing with. The E string shape is R2, 3 or 7√2. Now, the open cage does not have the 7 root, but if we go over here, let's get me back down here in the corner here. Right here, this is the C box. This is where your fret nut is. Fret nut, if we're looking at a nut, and see how versatile this stuff is. That's the fret nut, but in the Locrian box, this would be kind of the fret nut if we wanted to really have that lowest playable, the 7th. Then we'd be looking at, what would we be looking at? Well, if that's the C is the 7th of what? D flat. So it would be the key of D flat there. That's just a little bit from one of the previous guitar chart lessons that we had about the 12 keys. But now we're only in cage. 5, C, A, G, E, D. Backwards, what do you get? D, E, G, A, C, a pentatonic increasing scale. In the E cage, it's C, D, E, G, A. Why in the E cage? Because it's root right here. Now this is the C cage, but the the thing is, this is top string pentatonics, tripentatonics, top string cages, top string. So we're doing the C cage is here. With a normal guitar, we got the C cage defined by the bottom string shape 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5. A cage 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why do we go to this 4 when an A is just like this? Because we're dealing in tripentatonic. Alright, so we're excited today. It's a Tuesday. It's the 10th. It's the 10th of February. So we're coming up on the top turn of this 10-minute segment. The C cage here is defined by the top string now, and we're going to see basically an upside down C. But is it really upside down C, or what is it? Well, as you know, this is your upside down C. Sorry, not as you know, but this will be your upside down C. It's almost like the Big Dipper here. Now, instead of doing one of these, which we would do if it was a warped, if it was a perfect mirror image of the guitar, it's not. First of all, we only have 5 strings, so we're not going to see that shape in any form, whether it's shifted by 1 semitone or not. And then here we're going to see it going straight down because we don't have the tuning third where we warp everything over 1 semitone. Okay, so that we would have this C right here.